What is going on, vinyl lovers? Had to give me a kiss break before we get started. Hello, 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 hello. It is nice to be back in the listening room and back in San Diego. Had a great time in Europe with the ladies celebrating my 34th birthday. And right now we're just hanging out with the Alabama Shakes, their second studio album, Sound and Color. Tell it. It's a great album. And while I'm waiting for the audience to build, I want to tell you a few things. So, in case you didn't know, I shot our next vinyl road trip video while I was in Italy, and man, that place had a lot going on. It's a record shop called Move On, and it's a bar and a record store. I mean, two things that I think just belong together, but seeing them put together was definitely something. So, man, I'm excited. I'm excited to finish editing that. I'm working on a couple of projects right now. And for those of you who are just tuning in, I see we got a few people in here. Welcome. Please tell me where you're viewing from. And so some of the stuff I want to share with you today is, well, I need your help yet again picking an album. Aaron, what's going on? I need some help picking an album today. So I'm going to pull some out and enlist your help. But before we get into all that, let's go ahead and do a camera check. So here's the album we're playing right now. And the turntable. And I changed it up and got a different third angle. So of course right now you're looking at the floor. Here's the rack. And there's my beautiful mug. So welcome. I see a couple of comments over here. All right. Aaron's viewing from Corpus Christi. Welcome back, Aaron. I remember you from last time. I remember if it was our first or our second one, but I do remember having seen your name. So welcome back. So all our cameras are up and running. Tom already has suggestions, but of course we're selecting albums from my Virgin Vinyl bin, so I'm gonna go ahead and bring that up for you. So obviously in this bin I keep all of my digs that haven't been added to the collection, and you know, some of the stuff is already open, like this Herb Albert box that I picked up, Little Teddy. So these aren't albums that we'll be picking. Al Green, this stuff that I picked up in the past couple of weeks. But well, here we go with the first of my new albums. So we got Gregory Porter's "Take Me to the Alley." D'Angelo, we had him 2 weeks ago. He didn't get picked. We got Rachel Yamagata. We got Dexter Gordon, "Walk the Blues." We got Glass Animals. Don't remember the album name. Just haven't opened it yet. I had it for a little while. We got The Weeknd, "Kiss Land." Another D'Angelo. Actually, nope, that's already open. And so is this one. I just haven't cleaned and added them to the collection. Probably got this from a record club that I'm in, because I don't remember what that is. Let's see, we got some Coltrane ballads. Wells Fargo. Christian McBride Trio. I think this was a... no, that wasn't a record store day. We got Norah Jones featuring, so a compilation of tracks featuring Norah Jones. Yes, a repressing of What's Going On. In case you didn't know, I'm a pretty big Coltrane fan, and I got to thank for that sax. Yet another. That was a record store day. Yeah, it was. Guy. Lindsey Sterling. I'm not doing any Christmas today, so that one's not happening. The Fugees. That's already open. It doesn't belong here. Outkast. Gregory Isaacs. Nah, not doing that one either. I got a 45 RPM version of that, and I much enjoy the 45 as opposed to this. So maybe I'll do a giveaway for this one. And that's that. So I'm gonna take a look at the comments and see what you guys are talking about over here. So welcome to all our new viewers. All right, I got one for the Fugees. Okay. Lou, tell me where you're viewing from. Tom says Marvin. Okay. So, you guys want to see something special? I really want to show my surprise to you guys. Who wants to see it? Type in the comments. Let me know you're ready. Burbank. Okay. Lou viewing from Burbank. Welcome. We're right down the road here in San Diego. So, who wants to see the surprise I got for y'all? Fuck it, I'm gonna show it anyway. So, here is my trailer for Virgin Vinyl Sunday. Alright, Aaron said he's ready. Alright, here it is. You might want to turn your speakers up a little bit, depending on where you got the volume at. But here we go. So what did y'all think about that? Alright, so we got 2 for the Fugees. Going once, going twice. Thank you for the likes. Appreciate it. So I got 2 for the Fugees. Is that what we're going with today? God. So welcome to the new viewers. I see you on there. I see you popping up. Welcome to Virgin Vinyl Sunday, where we do this live most Sundays. And for the past two, I've been letting you guys pick which album we're going to play. And normally this is a sacred experience, and I just pick them arbitrarily and record them and put them on Facebook. But I like the live thing. I like sharing this experience and inviting you guys into my listening room. So welcome to all the new viewers. Please tell me where you're viewing from. Interested to know. And I'm just putting away the Alabama Shake so we can get ready to open our new album. Put you back, you belong. And after we open up the album, I'll show you all my record collection, and we can pick something else to play. All right, let me see. Let me see if we got. Man, that's tough. It's a tie. It's a tie between Marvin and the Fugees. So I got two for the Fugees and two for Marvin Gaye. We're gonna need a tiebreaker. Greg, thanks for tuning in. I see you from Utah. Welcome. So we need a tiebreaker. Who's it gonna be? I'll go back over to the albums and we can peruse again. So we've got Gregory Porter's Take Me to the Alley, D'Angelo's Voodoo, Rachel Yamagata's, which album is this? Don't remember. Dexter Gordon, Walk the Blues, Glass Animals, The Weeknd, Kissland, D'Angelo's Brown Sugar, and already opened that one, so that one doesn't count. This album, whose I don't remember whose album it is. Some more Coltrane, Wells Fargo, the Christian McBride Trio, featuring Norah Jones, Marvin Gaye's What's Going On, which is tied up with the Fugees, Soul Train, another Coltrane album, The Roulette Sides, a Record Store Day Coltrane, Guy's self-titled first album, Lindsey Sterling, she's pretty dope. Not doing Mariah Carey's Christmas, just nope, not gonna do it. The Fugees, who is tied up with Marvin Gaye. That one's already open, just haven't put it away. Outkast's first album, Gregory Isaacs. Not doing that one either. So there we have it. And next week I'm probably gonna open one of these two. I'll let you guys do a pick for that one, and we'll just do an A and B because I don't know what album is in which one, and we'll just get a surprise. So I'm gonna take a look back at the comments and see what you guys come up with, if we got a tiebreaker or not, because I'm ready. Welcome, Wakir. Alright, so looks like I don't see anybody offering up a tiebreaker. We're just gonna have to flip a coin. Oh man, I don't have any coins. Well, doesn't that suck? Oh, I do. I got a bathroom token from travels to Europe from the past 2 weeks. I got this from the train station, and it says "Lucky Winner" on it. So I know, Lou. I know that both of those are good albums. What's going on, Tommy? Welcome, welcome. So, here we go. I'm gonna give it another minute because I got a little bit of lag. So I'll give it another minute to see if you guys are going to offer up a tiebreaker. But if not, I'm flipping. So while I'm waiting for the chat to catch up, what albums have you guys picked up this week? I know if you saw my video from earlier this weekend, I picked up a Cannonball Adderley first pressing, the album Something Else. Dope album, and has some of my favorite tracks on it. And I really just bought the album because I wanted it. I didn't even give the track listing a thorough look. But after sitting and listening to it this morning, I was like, man, like I gave it an honest listen this morning, and thoroughly impressed. I might pull that one out too. All right, so here we go with the coin toss. So heads for Fugees, tails for Marvin. So heads. Oh, well, we can't use this coin since heads and tails are one and the same. So hold on a second, y'all. Let me go get a coin that has two sides. All right. Well, I'm back with some of the Queen's money. Take a look at the comments. Oh, nice. Nice, Aaron. All right, so we're gonna flip with some of the Queen's money. Heads, tails. So heads for Marvin, tails for the Fugees, and we'll do it live. Heads for Marvin. Marvin has it. All right, let's get it started. I do love some Marvin. I wish I could spout off all kinds of random facts about him, but I can't. I just know I love his music. So let's reduce some of that glare. Oops, wrong way. Here we go. All right. What is going on, Marvin? So, originally released, don't recall. And this pressing is from Germany. This was repressed in, I don't know. Doesn't say on the packaging, and I'm not going to speculate because I don't believe in bullshitting people. Man, every week I tell myself I'm going to come up with a better system to tear this plastic. I don't. I think I just get excited for opening new stuff because it's like every Sunday is Christmas. All right. So now we're going to take this down and get it cleaned up and come back up here and take a listen to it. So I just want to thank you guys for tuning in this week and joining me in my listening room. Really appreciate that. I like a little bit of company with my Virgin Vinyl Sunday. Let's flip them over. All right, let's go on down and get them cleaned up. Which Springsteen did you pick up there, Aaron? And what Stevie Wonder album? If you have them readily available. Down to the dungeon. Let me just get things set up. In the meantime, I'm gonna run back that trailer so y'all aren't staring at the logo. I'll be right back with you. So, welcome back. Down in the dungeon. About to throw this thing on the old VPI 16.5, my record cleaner. Definitely get a lot of use out of this thing. So every album I pick up, I always throw on the record cleaner. New, used, doesn't matter. Indiscriminate with the cleaning. Definitely important. So, as a record collector, you know, there's a few tools that you should have at your disposal. One, you know, carbon fiber record brush. Brand really doesn't matter. They all clean about the same. And, you know, good quality brush to get all your surface dirt off. And yes, this is brand new, but like there's dust and paper fragments that end up on your record. And it's not stuff you want to touch your stylus, so you give them a clean. And I definitely, of course, recommend a record cleaning fluid. Proprietary formula. And I guess I've been using this formula for about 3 years. I tweaked it a little bit since I first started making it. And I use this Mophie microfiber brush to apply my cleaner. So, you know, nice size hand grip. You can get a good grip on the record. You know, you're not pressing it down ridiculously hard. You're applying moderate pressure. Of course, this brush is dry, so I'm going to apply some more record cleaning fluid. It's a little wet, but what's the point of having such a big bottle if I'm not going to use it, right? And I wanted to get all in those grooves so I can get all that release agent that they apply to new records to keep them from sticking to each other while they're at the factory. I want to get all that off my record, because all it does is gunk up your stylus. Go ahead and move that microphone off of that motor. So as you can see, I'm just touching the run out groove. Want to stay away from the label. apply moderate pressure. So there's that. Now that I got that record good and saturated, I'm going to suck it up with the vacuum, and I'm going to mute you so you don't have to hear that. So we got one side done, and I'll bring it up to the camera so you can see it a little better. And I'll flip it over so you can see the difference. So you can see, might be able to see the dust in there. Yeah, I can see it. So I know you can see it. So that's all the stuff that was on the album when I took it out of the sleeve. Of course, I just cleaned that first side. So now I'm gonna put down the slip mat so I don't apply the same any dust to the side that we just cleaned. So, you know, like adding something to my collection, it's definitely a ritual. I use Discogs to catalog my collection. So that's my first stop. Go on Discogs, you know, I add it, and like I'll add the condition and all that. And like, if you're not familiar with Discogs, it's a marketplace and a service that you can use to catalog your albums, tapes, CDs, what have you. But I use it to keep track of my albums. You know, my want list is on there, and you can follow, or should I say, you can view my collection on Discogs, and I'll put the link in the comments after we're done, so you can see what I'm listening to. In addition to the whole cataloging thing, you can also purchase albums on Discogs, and I definitely prefer to purchase my albums locally from, you know, human beings that are in my city or whatever city I may be visiting. But some things you just can't find in store readily. Let me go ahead and mute you guys again while I vacuum. So there's that. We got a clean album, both sides. I'll pull that up so y'all can see again. So we saw the dust and whatnot on there. All gone. Voila. So when I do add new albums to my collection, like I said, it's a ritual. So I use these sleeves, you know, with the rice paper on the inside, anti-static. And they're made by Disckeeper, and no, they're not a sponsor. I just believe in their product. And it's like that. All the other sleeves that come with my albums, I get rid of them. I try and give them away. So if you're here local in San Diego and you want to pick up some sleeves, hit me up. You can message me on Vinyl for the People's Facebook page. Definitely like to see them be recycled and go to a good home. I got all kinds of sleeves, you know, the paper line, the paper ones, the poly line, like the junk ones I throw away, so you won't be getting any junk. And also use Diskeeper's outer sleeves with the adhesive flat, because, you know, I moved here from Hawaii and I try to eliminate things being able to contaminate my records, dust being the first and foremost. And those Diskeepers do a pretty good job of that. And they look pretty slick when you look at them on display. Like, I'll show you guys my collection in a little bit. You'll see for yourselves. So, I guess I'll see you guys upstairs in just a second. keep not using that microphone. Eventually, I'm probably gonna write a script for this. So there's things I don't forget, like leaving the album upstairs when I go downstairs with the camera in my hand. C'est la vie. All right, let me get the camera repositioned. And we can get to listening. Oh, nice, nice. I just came back up. I see the comments. That's what's up, man. I like Born to Run It. Not my favorite of his albums, but definitely a staple. So now, let me grab the album. These more hands. All right. Oh, nice and cool in here. It's not that, I can't really complain about the weather in San Diego, but, you know, we get spoiled sometimes. We complain a little bit. It's been abnormally humid here this past week. So, welcome to any new viewers that may have joined while I was downstairs. And I'll go ahead and pull up what we're listening to. Virgin Vinyl Sunday. I just want to thank you guys again for tuning in. Really appreciate it. Now let's get some music going. So, for those of you who don't know, I have a VPI Super Scoutmaster with the dual motor setup, and my stylus is an Ortofon 2M Black. Pretty big fan of it. Definitely my favorite of the 2M line. I've owned a bronze, and this is my second black. So there's that. Let's get our volume up. Y'all ready to listen to some Marvin? Lego. Lovely. Y'all want me to turn it up a little bit? We don't need to escalate. You see, war is not the answer, for only love can conquer hate. You know we've got to find a way to bring some love in here today. Picket lines and picket signs don't punish me with brutality. Talk So if y'all enjoying Virgin Vinyl Sunday, please do share a live video with your friends. Love to have more people hanging out with us. So as has become customary with Virgin Vinyl Sunday, I'm going to let this entire album ride out. It's a short album. It's only four songs on. So it's a short album. Definitely a good one. Welcome, Glenn. Welcome. You joined us a little late, but we already selected our album, and today's album is Marvin Gaye's "What's Going On." This week and last week, I let you guys pick which album we're going to open. But I'll show you the albums that we have to choose from for next week. Of course, that's going to change up if I pick up anything new, but I'll let you guys pick again. Take a seat in my favorite seat in the house. I think this album is always relevant.
Ain't find no work, ain't find no job, my friend. Money is tighter than it's.
So Glenn, I'll show you the albums that we had to choose from earlier. Yeah, the Fugees lost this round. Decided by coin flip. Man, I was grossly mistaken on that track count.
danger awaits me, and it's bound to forsake me. So stupid-minded, you're so stupid. But I go crazy when I can't find it. In the morning, be alright, my friend. But soon the night will bring the pace. The pain of the pain. I'm high in a friendless sky. Without ever leaving the ground. Yeah. And I ain't seen nothing but trouble.
So what do y'all think about this album so far?
Nobody really
See, I walked in and Aaron hit the nail right on the head. That's exactly what I think of it.
to the place where the feeling awaits me. Self-destruction's in my hand. Oh Lord, so stupid-minded. Oh, I go crazy when I can't find it.
What's going on, Keith? No, I haven't picked up any new Hendrix, but he asked about it last week, so I'm gonna go and put on some Hendrix for our next album. So for those of you who just tuned in, welcome. It's Virgin Vinyl Sunday, my favorite day of the week. And well, I guess now is a great time to head over to the rack. Pretty sure we're gonna play some Hendrix next, because Keith asked me about that last time we were live. Like I've been gone for a couple of weeks. Went to Europe,
I just want to ask,
had a great time.
who really cares to save the world
So
in despair?
let's change up the angle a little bit. Let me give you. We're gonna go over to the records collection.
There'll come a time. There'll come a time when the world won't be singing. When the world won't be singing. Flowers won't grow. Flowers won't grow. No. Bells won't be ringing. No bells won't be ringing. Who really cares? Who really cares? Who's willing to try?
All right.
Who's willing to try to save the world? To save the world.
All right. So this is my record collection. Not too big. It's my jazz and R&B, soul, soulful, mostly ladies. We'll come on down here to the rock and pop, and I'm gonna flip through. I just want to give you guys a overview first, and then some hip hop over here. Hip hop is definitely my smallest section.
What a shame.
So we'll flip through. We'll start at the top.
Such a bad way to live.
a little bit of a D'Angelo fan, as you can see. I got to see Robert Glasper, the trio, in concert in Hawaii last summer, and he signed all the albums I had. Oh, I love this lady.
Live life for the children. See, let's save the children. Let's save all the children.
Nora's whole discography. We opened that one. The last Virgin Mile Sunday we had, we opened Daybreaks. Also a pretty big Sade fan. See, that's why I didn't want to open the other version of that album I have, and why I'm probably going to give it away to one of you guys. So just picked, this is the album I was talking about earlier that I just picked up. Told y'all it's some Coltrane. Those out of order. So when I get albums, I arrange by my last name, and then by year of album release for the artist. So if you're wondering what this is on the right, it's a carbon fiber mat that I use for cleaning certain albums. So like my really high value albums, I use that one. Oh man, I love this thing. Oh, and that one too. Oh man, this is gonna be challenging. I'm just gonna get the tripod. Help me out a little bit.
radiation underground in the sky, and no temperature in the paradise. All prison what they used to be.
There we go. That's a little better. Almost there. Get this thing situated. A little too close. Alright. Abbey Road. I like Jim Croce. He got some ties to San Diego. There was a restaurant that his wife opened in his namesake. So, this is what I think we're going to play. Just for you, Keith. And that's our side. So what did y'all think about that album? Or that side? I'm feeling kind of hungry, so I think unless y'all want to hear the rest of this album, I think we're going to move on to the next album. What do y'all think? What do y'all think about that? Welcome, Rosetta. Oh man, I've been missing these comments. Just came back over to the computer. Oh, it's good to be back, Keith. I had a great time in Europe, and thank you for your thoughts. And I didn't actually do any digging. I found like some of the stuff that I wanted, like it just seemed really overinflated, to be honest. And I did record a great vinyl road trip that'll be live soon. Got to do some editing on that, but our next vinyl road trip is going to be live soon, and you'll see the place that I went to. It's called Move On. It was in Florence, and it combined a bar with a record shop, which are two things that I really think belong together. So, now that we're done with that side, I was trying to see if anybody wanted to hear the rest of what's going on, because I want to switch it up. And oh man, nice, Aaron. Killed my train of thought with that comment. I was like, oh wow. So I think we're gonna go ahead and rock with Jimmy. Let me switch up the camera. So put Marvin back where he belongs. Shed some light on this subject. shadows were kind of strong, so I went ahead and shut the shutters. Helps me feel like it's a little cooler in here. Between my Mac Pro and this Bryston 4B SST2, it's a little warm in here, even with the AC on. So I definitely appreciate staying cool. So while I'm talking about my system, of course, I want to hear about yours. Yeah, I was like, I get to look at this one every day. Stupid light. I get to look at this one every day. I want to hear about yours. So you know, type in the comments a little bit about your system, and we're going to get to some more music in just a second. Let me, you know, put my albums away. So I said we're going to play. Are you experienced? Oh no. We're going to play Bold as Love. I'm going to sit in my listening seat for this one. Of course, I'll get up so I can read your comments. But this is a mono copy of this album. Hope y'all aren't getting dizzy from this. My monopod rocks a little bit, so no, it's not my turntable swaying. That's the tripod or monopod that the camera's mounted on. Let's get these tunes going. Actually, I'm gonna hit the stylus with zero dust right quick. So, for those of you who haven't seen me use this or don't have one of these of your own, zero dust is some sticky up our live experience with phone calls. And it's someone that I told that I was doing this live today. But that's my mistake for not having put my phone on Do Not Disturb. So yeah, so zero dust. Cleans your stylus. No chemicals. And they're also not a sponsor. I only talk about products that I believe in on here. Ooh. That's the thing about doing it live, you know.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to radio station EXP. Tonight we are featuring an interview with a very peculiar-looking gentleman who goes by the name of Mr. Paul Caruso, and the dodgy subject of wild air.
That is 180 grams.
Or UFOs. Please, Mr. Caruso, could you give us your regarded opinion
Nice.
on this nonsense about spaceships and even space people?
Turn it up.
Thank you. As you all know, you just can't believe everything you see and hear, can you? Now, if you will excuse me, I must be on my way.
I just wanna talk to you. I wanna do you no harm. I just wanna know about your different lives. Other silly people phone. I heard some you got your families living in cages, tall and cold. Some just stay there and dust away past the age of old. Is this true? Please let me talk to you. lost remains for vibrations ages long ago. Things like love the world and let your fancy flow. Is this true? Please let me talk to you. Let me talk to you. I have lived here before, the days of ice. And of course this is why I'm so concerned. And I come back to find the stars misplaced.
Now that I've lost chat, I'm not sure if y'all can still see me. Let me know in the comments. But we're playing.
Maybe it's just
If you just joined us,
change of climate.
this is what we're listening to.
I can take it, baby. I just want to see. So where do I purchase my ticket? I just like to have a ringside seat. I want to know about the new Mother Earth. I want to hear and see everything. I want to hear and see everything. I want to hear and see everything. Oh, shucks. Let's see that.
Yeah, I love this album.
It's very far away. It takes about half a day to get there. If we travel by my dragonfly. No, it's not in Spain. But all the same, you know, it's a good name. And the wind's just right. Hey! Hang on, my darling. Hang on, if you want to go. You know, it's a really place, isn't it? But just a little bit of some Spanish gas and magic.
How's the audio sound?
The clouds are really low, and they overflow with cotton candy and battlegrounds, red and brown. But it's all in your mind. Don't think your time on bad things. Just float your little mind around. Look out! Hang on, my darling. Yeah. Hang on, you wanna go. That's all I got. Look at you, baby. Just a little bit of Spanish gas and magic. Yeah, baby. Yeah. It's all in your mind, baby.
Well, if you just tuned in, you know, I want to thank you for joining us today on Virgin Vinyl Sunday, my favorite day of the week. And, you know, please do share if you enjoy our live stream here. Had to fight some technical difficulties. Thank you. And for those of you who just tuned in, we'll listen to a little Jimi Hendrix. Welcome welcome. If you just tuned in, please let me know where you're viewing from, and if you like it, please do share with your friends. I'd love to get some more people in here.
Standing here freezing inside your golden garden. I've done my ladder, leaned up against your wall. Tonight's the night. We're glad to run with
I get a lot of questions about like some of the more obscure aspects of my system. Like not so much like in this chat here, but I'd like to share with you. So I talk about my amplifier. I got a Bryson 4B SSD chip, and definitely a powerhouse of amplifier. Nowhere near as heavy as my last amplifier. I had a Macintosh 452, and my speakers are Cap Reference 1. They're the only thing I can equate them to are like full range studio monitors, and I got some pretty nice monitors at my desk. I got the some Atom A7X, really accurate. These are like monitors that you can listen to indefinitely. For my preamp, I have a Macintosh C50. My final stage is a Lehman Audio Decade. And C50 has a built-in final stage for moving coil and moving magnet. But after I listened to the Lehman in my system, I had to have it.
Click bang, what a hang. Your daddy just shot for me. And I hear you say, as I fade away.
Below, I have a JL, don't remember the model number, it's a 10-inch stuff. So like, and just that little oomph, like I definitely believe the subs are needed in the system. As far as cables, I'm running Nordox Purple Flare for my amplifier to the speaker, and MIT XLR interconnect. I don't remember the model. You got a good deal on. I'm not really a wirehead, but whatever sounds good in my system, I'm down for. And I have Blue Heaven phono interconnects from the turntable to the preamp, and Shinyata Venom interconnects for all my line level.
Let's take a look at these comments.
Thank you, Aaron. Thank you. I appreciate it. You know, I'm a big fan of Sir Vegas. Actually, I think the first great system I'd ever heard had some Sirwins, and like it was like the speakers were both bi-ends. Don't remember the table, but like it wasn't anything exotic, but like man, that system sounded good. you know, I don't own very many Hendrix albums, but this is one of them that I had to have. This is probably my third time purchasing this album. Or should I say, I've purchased this album 3 times since this wasn't our Virgin Vinyl Sunday pick. And I too had an original to this, my first collection, but to be honest, this one sounds better.
Well, she's walking through the crowd with a circus mind that's running around.
So, over here in the old listening seat. Well, yeah, that didn't help at all. So, over here and listening seat, this is where I spend most of my time in here. Not really. I normally sit at the other chair in front of the computer. But when I am in here, kick back a little bit. And y'all have the best seat in the house. You're almost in a triangle. I wasn't gonna put the camera in my lap because that's just awkward. But let me know how that sounds. See, this is why I keep the camera off myself, so I can just sit here and nod my head, tap my foot, and enjoy the music right along with you guys. Oh man, we're almost done with this side. Who has any requests for our next album side?
If the sun refuses to shine, I don't mind. I don't mind. If the mountains fell in the sea, let it be. It ain't me.
I'm gonna take a look at these comments. I know how comfortable it gets in this chair.
Now if a six turned out to be 9, oh, I don't mind. Oh, I don't mind.
Thank you, Aaron. Thank you. I appreciate your compliments. I do love this system. Definitely didn't start out like this. I started with a lot of different pieces of gear, and then I went all neck, and now I have the system in now. But it was definitely a work in progress, and still is in some ways. Like, I'm not upgrading my front end much.
White collar conservative.
But no time soon. Like, I'm pretty happy. No upgrade I just over here. Amy? Little Wayne. And about the record weight. So it helps when like it happens unwanted resonance. Not sure if you can hear me that clearly because I was facing the computer, but it happens unwanted resonance. I don't really think you need to be able to hear it on this album. Like, well, yes you can. But I also have rings, that stainless steel rings on the outside of my that stainless steel ring top record as well. I really only use it on Warped records. Like I got a few Warped, you know, stuff that you can't really find much or that you really want to listen to, and you're not looking for that perfect copy. I definitely use that record link on a couple. Not many, but both of them just do the job of flattening out the record. And
Fall
the
boxes
record plant
just don't fall on me.
definitely good for some unwanted residences. Instead of the rings, but like it's really comfortable.
Can't dress like me.
So I only use it when I need to. Otherwise, I just provide added mats to the table. Keep going in with a request. We can arrange some purple rants. Yes, indeed. Rest in peace, Prince.
I'm got to die when it's time for me to die. So let me live my life the way I want to. Sing it, play on to me.
Oh yeah, I love this album too, Aaron. I'm just sketching up the chat. Well, I definitely want to thank everybody for tuning in so far this week. It's good to be back. It's great to be listening to some records, especially sharing the experience with you all. All right. Got our next selection. We'll play one side of Purple Rain, and then the lady and I are going to figure out what we're waiting for dinner. Probably should have played the second side first. But, yeah, it's all a good album. All of it. So, no complaints about missing anything there. The great thing is, if I really wanted to hear it that badly, I can listen to it later. And yes, my copy of Purple Rain does have the poster. You see that? Yeah, there you go. Which shirt do you see it? Ah, yes. Pressed on the finest of 80s crappy vinyl. late 70s, should I say.
Dearly beloved,
Woo.
we are gathered here today into this thing called life. Electric word, life, it means forever, and that's a mighty long time. But I'm here to tell you,
Man, the whole Christmas gonna shut me down for this
something
one.
else.
You don't personally touch the subject.
A world of never-ending happiness. You can always see the sun, day or night. So when you call up that shrink in Beverly Hills, you know the one, Dr. Everything will be alright. Remember, ask the moment of your time, ask the moment of your mind, baby. 'Cause in this life, things are much harder than the afterworld. This life, you're on your own. And if the elevator tries to break you down, go crazy. One time.
I know y'all sound to hear me sing. Hey, so again, I just want to thank you guys for tuning in. Like, I know y'all can be doing a lot of things on your Sunday evening, and I appreciate you spending the time and hanging out here with Bomb for the People. So I know you don't normally get to see this angle of the room, because it's like from the listening chair. Well, you're sitting on the listening chair. You know what I mean. And behind me is my workstation. Of course, a better shot of these sexy beasts there. I guess I put some light on the background. See, look at that. All right, I've broken a sweat. And of course, on the screen, you can see what you're seeing. So again, you know, if you enjoyed our show today, please make sure you share on your social media networks, you know, Facebook, Instagram. Please do. Greatly appreciate it. Love getting the message out there and growing the audience. You're right, Keith. I do need some more today in my life. So, if you're viewing, tell me what your favorite Prince album is. You know, if I had to pick a favorite Prince album, it'd be his first one. You know, it really just resonated with me. And I haven't picked up a new copy of it yet, sadly. But definitely got a lot of play. And I remember the first time I heard this song, it was not the original version. It was Mariah Carey and Drew Hill. And at the time, I was like, Mariah Carey is a genius. I love her. And then, of course, later, my mom corrected me and enlightened me that Prince, this light is really frustrating. So I'm just going to put the camera back on the record. And I looked right into it. I'm gonna let this song ride for a bit. We'll give my lady some kisses.
To life, a vision of one's mind. The beautiful ones always smash the picture. Always, every time.
you've been under a rock somewhere, you wouldn't know that this is Prince and the Purple Rain album. Got my own smoke generator going on in here.
Yes, Lisa. Is the water warm enough? Yes, Lisa. Shall we begin? Yes, Lisa.
So I just want to thank everybody for tuning in again this week. I really appreciate it, and I enjoyed spending some time with you guys in the listening room. And well, I'm looking forward to next week. Next week, I think we're going to do one of the albums that I got from this record club I'm a member of, or was a member of. Let me grab them up. So, this was from Vinyl Me Please. We got 1 and we got 2. So I'm just going to label them 1 and 2, and we're going to open 1. I don't know what album is in either one of these, but we'll find out. So that's for next week. And of course, again, I'm gonna let you guys pick, because it's fun. I like it. Hopefully there's no coin toss this time. It'll just be a simple A or B. So, well, we're almost at the end of our album. Get my chair dance on. And in case you didn't know, we're listening to Prince. So I look forward to seeing you all next week. Make sure to like, share, and subscribe to Vaughn for the People. You can find us on YouTube, Instagram, and Facebook. Well, if you didn't find us on Facebook, you wouldn't be here. But let your friends know where we're at too by liking and sharing. Much appreciated. Man, it was a great album to close it out with today. Thanks, Keith, for your support and help in picking out this album. And darling Nikki. Man, if I had a radio show, I'd like to end my show every day with this song. Oh, you're quite welcome, Keith. You're quite welcome.
I knew a girl named Nikki, I guess you could say she was a sex fiend. I met her in a hotel lobby, masturbating with a magazine. She said, how'd you like to waste some time? And I could not resist when I saw little Nikki grind.
This is one of my dad's favorite songs.
Took me to her castle and I just couldn't believe my eyes. She had so many devices, everything that money could buy. She said, sign your name on a dotted line. The lights went out and Nikki started to grind.
So as always, I had a great time with you guys. And, well, shit, I'm already looking forward to next week. Can't wait to book another album.
The next morning, Nikki wasn't there. I looked all over, all I found was a phone number on the stairs. It said, thank you for a funky time. Call me up whenever you want to ride.
Come on, Prince. Alright. Well, thank you for tuning in, and we're just going to close out with our trailer. See you next week. Or not. I guess I'll just see you guys next week. It's great hanging out with you.